Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I have another install video for you today. So as you saw in one of my early videos, this is the Geissele SDE trigger, and this is the hammer group here, slave pin, the grease that comes with it. Today we're going to do an install video. All I have tool-wise is a punch and some Q-tips to spread around the grease when we're done with this. So first, you have your slave pin here. What you're going to want to do is to take out the retaining pins here. As you can see here, it's pretty greasy already, so we're just going to take a punch and to push this out. Now what we're going to do is replace it with the slave pin, because when we install it, we are going to be pushing in the regular pin. So with everything put together, everything lined up, we're going to put this slave pin right through. See here, you kind of got to finagle it just a little bit. All right, so slave pin is in. Awesome. So basically these two front legs of the spring, you're going to drop it right in, and it's going to point forward towards the forward or the magazine area of the weapon or this lower receiver. All right, so I did a little finagling, and as you hopefully you can see that the front legs are pointing towards the front. And now as the trigger is coming through, we're going to maneuver this until we see that silver slave pin pop up right there on this bottom lower one. So now what we're going to do, this spring here, or this regular pin, see has two grooves. That's going to go through first. So the grooves goes to the far or the right side of the lower receiver. Once you line them all up, then we're going to just punch it right through. Oh. All right, so giving it a second round because my finger is getting tired. All right, so like I said earlier, groove end goes in first. Going to push this through. Oh, it's not settled. All right, we're going to try this with my thumb instead. So there it is. You can see the silver. All right. Oh, nope, not enough. Try it again. All right, so using the back end of the punch, it's kind of through a little bit. Now we're going to use the rest of it, push it. Oh, no. Oh, no, we're good. So don't punch in too hard. So now that's through, and then just adjust it until it's flush like so. So the trigger is in. Also, I put the safety forward just so there's more room. You can see here there's not as much room, and here it's a little bit more, so you can slide that trigger pack in. A little bit of scuffing on the side, don't worry, it's wiping off. Now we come to the hard part. So here is the hammer piece. So before, just to give you guys a little bit of the layout, as you can see hopefully in there, these legs are going to be resting backwards on there. So these legs are going to be pointed towards the rear of the lower. And then we're going to have to kind of finagle it all the way in there. So first things first, remove the factory pin for the slave pin. Right, that's out. Kind of just put it up against my belly, and then now I'm just pulling and twisting it out. Looks like I might need to go get some pliers. I will be back momentarily. All right, so slave pin is in, and I think I'm gonna approach this. I'm gonna hold it like so, put that in there, and then I'm gonna push this forward and then try to line it up with this front hole right here. Oh, this is not, oh, that popped out. Okay. It's not easy, guys. There's a lot of spring tension here, so please be safe when you're doing this. Attempt number 2. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to shift this forward a little bit, so I'm gonna push forward. And then I'm going to bring it back to get that better leverage. Oh, it doesn't help that this is kind of slippery. Oh, okay. All right, so it's good right there-ish. We're gonna do the same thing, hold it down, and then push it forward. And we're gonna line this a little bit better, but you can see that, hopefully you can see that silver pin right there. Again, we're gonna take the side with the ridges, and we're gonna push that through first. So push that down a little bit. It's holding right there. Awesome. Push this side through. Just gonna couple taps. All right, that seems to be going through. Slave pin is coming out on the other side. I'm gonna try it again. And the slave pin is out, but it's not fully flush, so I'm gonna try to gently do this without busting up the rest of the receiver. Oh, that went too far. All right. All right, that seems pretty flush to me. Okay, yeah. That seems pretty flush. Okay, not bad. Safety's working. All right, so before we continue and put the rest of the firearm or the lower together, we're gonna make sure we do a function check to make sure everything works. So hammer is back as such, and the selector is on safe. Gonna pull the trigger. Nothing's happening. That's a good sign. Put it on fire. Gonna slowly pull the trigger. Okay, it's going forward. Now I'm going to pull the trigger back, and it should reset when I let go. Nice. Awesome. So we're going to do that again. Pull the trigger down. Goes off. Holding the trigger still. Let it go. Gonna just eat it as such. I don't have one of those bevel blocks or whatever. Ooh, okay. All right, awesome. So this works. Trigger's not reset yet. Safety's not going back, so rack it back, push it back. awesome, guys. This is sweet. Now, final step before we put the rest of the lower together. Take your grease and put it on every friction point possible. So anywhere there's a metal to metal connection. So with this Q-tip right here, right there on all those parts. And, you know, on this little package that Geissele gives us, it's a little more. So, I mean, I would just use in all the other parts. Definitely lube up the parts in here for whenever you put your stock on. And that should be it. Thank you for watching, guys. Please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see next, and stay safe.